we can't mention the clubs without mentioning James Price.
Right, absolutely.
Shout out to James Price.
Yep.
Shout out to Lil Keith.
Yep.
That's my peoples, man. We already mentioned Tony Knight.
Yeah.
Those three individuals.
I don't know if they realize, they probably do, and they probably do, of how much that they have shaped, people's lives in the city.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I wouldn't have met my wife if I wouldn't have been at that club. I mean, I'd have met her wife, but I wouldn't have met that one.
Yeah.
Eventually, but
then it don't count.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
She probably gonna see. She's like,
special.
what the fuck?
She's special.
Trying to save you.
You ain't gonna.
Trying to save
you. Ain't gonna. Nah. It ain't much wifey material in the club.
Yeah,
that's true.
She was special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? End up on the couch.
I don't want you to.
I might have to edit that out.
We get in that
Save
car.
your ass.
Yeah. Y'all edit that out.
That part.
But I mean, just for good interview.
That'd be my soundbite for the promo.
Right.
But yeah, man, for them, just sticking with it and giving people a place to go release, meet
all over the city,
all over the city.
Excuse me, all over the Metroplex,
yes. for people to come out and understand music and learn and disagree and agree and celebrate like for years, man. And I know they got the food stuff jumping off now, so
man, don't you ever.
So just big up them, man, for all they did, man. But because of all that, the radio came along and man, I just stuck in. I tried to learn everything from driving the truck to learning how that bad boy come through them speakers.
Well, let's talk about that. How did y'all find out? I think I remember how everybody found out that was in DJing in the music industry, but remind me of how people found out that 97.9 was coming to Dallas.
Shoot, I tell you where I was coming out of GG's one night as DJ Bink, just, I wasn't there yet. I was like, no, that here DJ, whatever.
You wasn't smooth with the VE.
Yeah. I definitely wasn't smooth with the VE. But I remember getting in the car and turning on the radio. I don't know how I got to 97.9, but Nas was on. It Ain't Hard to Tell was on. And I was like, wait a minute, what is this doing on this frequency?
Yeah.
Then I got up the next day and I was like, wait a minute, is it a new station? So just all the DJs, I remember all the DJs start calling each other.
Yes.
And there was a guy named DJ Chase that was here and he had the plug. So I was like, hey, and I was cool with him. So I was like, hey man, and the station at the time it was on 75 and Fitzhugh. That's where we were. Okay. 75 and Fitzhugh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, 75 and Fitzhugh. So Marie Kelly was over there already.
Yes.
Legend. Marie Kelly
was she
very instrumental in my career.
She's the one that added my song.
Absolutely.
To rotation.
Yep. She's in the health field now and she's doing amazing.
What state?
She's here in Texas, I think. Yeah. I know she's here in Texas, but I think she'd be in San Antonio too.
Shout out Marie Kelly.
Yeah, Marie Kelly. Yeah. It's because of her that I got to continue to move up because when she was off, I used to fill in for her.
Yes.
Then we started doing the show together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just soaking up the game. She was telling me, the do's and don'ts and this gonna happen and this ain't gonna happen and you should try this and all this stuff. And because of her, I was able to stay in pocket while the station made changes. Yeah. Marie was like, nope, don't mess with him.
That's real.
But you know what? It's also because of you. Because a lot of people get opportunities and squander them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You get them in there, you take somebody on your wing, and then they don't give to their full potential.
Right.
They don't show up. They don't want to do what they call the little man work.
Yep.
Like you have to start. You gotta, you gotta crawl before you walk, and you gotta put in that work ethic early.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then everybody just see the end result. They don't see that climb.
No.
Yeah.
Hustle.
I'm pretty sure she saw something in you.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see it at the time either, but anything she asked me, I did it. I'll go. Yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll do this.
That's what it was.
Filing. I'll put these CDs. CDs used to be up on the wall. Yes. I'll put them up.
Yes.
Whatever.
I'm not lazy.
Exactly.
We just got to talking about, man. It's good work. Good workers are hard to find.
And you know what else?
I like about you too, baby. You work hard.
Oh yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm from that generation though.
And you know what else? Subliminally, let me say that right.
You did.
Subliminally.
Yeah, don't say it again.
I didn't want to go back to Chicago as the dude that failed.
Oh,
Because I told everybody, I'm leaving. I'm going to the radio station. I'm about to get.
You had something to prove.
But at the time, I wasn't going. I was just moving on a prayer.
Yes.
So
the prayer got
Hey,
answered.
faith without works is dead.
exactly. So I was like,
You
man,
put the work in.
Yeah, I said I can't go back home. I got
You
just got to work.
Yeah, you can't just
You know what
pray
I'm
and
saying?
then be like, all right, Lord, waiting on you.
Yeah.
Lord, those were the
Terry.
days. 97.9 in the beginning.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it was crazy.
Action Jackson.
And wait, remember in the beginning they just played music?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they didn't have no DJs yet.
They
Yeah.
had
They had
no
no
DJ.
shows.
And everybody was like, man,
What is this?
Head crack, Super K, Tino.
At night. Yep.
The Tight at Night crew.
yeah.
Let me show you something. Hold on. You keep talking to my man.
Man, hold up.
Y'all keep talking. Take the camera off me.
Lord.
Y'all keep talking.
So
That boy going to go get a picture or something.
Chicago.
oh yeah. What's the question?
Oh, just how you feel about Kanye? I mean,
Oh,
So
being from-
the whole
being from
Kanye
Chicago.
thing, I found out that Kanye grew up down the street from me.
Oh,
I grew up on 92nd in Indiana. I think he grew up across 95th in 3-4 blocks up from me. So I'm told. I didn't know him when I was at the crib. I got a chance to meet him when he came to Texas for something. But what do I think about what's going on with him? It's a twofold. I mean, I think he got to realize when he say stuff, he got to realize how people will take stuff that he say. But at the same time, he should be able to say what he wants to, and he should be able to move freely without everything that happens. Like, this dude can't even go to a game and watch his kids.
Who that?
Oh my God.
I'm talking about Ye.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
He can't even do that without people coming in with their cameras and, I can't imagine just everywhere you go with somebody there. I can't imagine that.
Chicago's got a couple people like that. Jordan.
Oh, shoot.
I mean, I know
Can't
it gets
go nowhere.
exhausting.
Oh, I can
like
imagine.
I can't
Oh,
even
yeah.
go to the gas.
Oprah.
Yeah.
Obama.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Chicago got a few people like that.
Yeah, that's...
Now you did mention. Oh, what did you need to?
Oh,
show?
yes.
Oh,
Here you go, y'all.
I got two.
Okay.
But one is for me and one is for you.
Man, hold
Because
up.
this is an honor.
oh,
I want you to have
There you go.
I want you to have an unopened.
Boy, I looked in here and saw my name in the credits a couple of years ago.
that's right.
I see my
And I
man
didn't
Bink.
even know.
Right.
Yes.
I didn't even know that I was in the credits.
Yeah, you
And
are.
I always had this album and I just never read it. I never read it.
There you go. Marie Kelly,
Man,
Head Crack,
holy-
Super K,
man.
Kino, Action Jackson, Big Bink. Man, we went down. Skill Cheatham,
Yeah.
Reggie D. Man, I went down. Come on, all the people that I.
That's
That's
when
like family, man.
that's when this
Yeah.
what we call a CD, it meant something.
Okay.
To hold this CD, it meant something to take it out.
Yeah.
And read this.
Read
Put
the
it in.
credits.
And read the credits.
Exactly.
the
That
credits.
meant something. I don't know how that got away from me. I remember in the kitchen, me and you on what record did I scratch on? It was
Ooh, so many hoes, I think. Wasn't there so many hoes?
it was one of them. Pack my gun. It was Superstar. Get up on. It was one of them. But I remember being in there. I remember that session. I remember JP. I remember you. I remember
Yes.
there like. You're like, well, I need this and blah blah blah. I was like,
97.9 The Beat came through on my album.
Yeah.
I had Head Crack on the album, Super K on the album. You know that's them on all the interludes. Yeah, that's them, bro. Oh, they clowns. Oh.
that was
Jeez.
that was an experience, man. Because we talked about this on Reunion Radio, man. Like your song kind of set the pace, the standard, of club to radio. Because it's a lot of club records that ain't for the radio. It's a lot of radio records that ain't for the club.
Yes.
You're one of the
Say it.
few. You're one of the few from a programming standpoint that made both transitions.
Thank you, bro.
And you had a nice little life, radio
Man.
life for the song for Get Up Off Me, man.
Boy,
And-
did I
and
have a-
Yeah.
if not, the only person to have Bun and Pimp on a record
Yeah, I
from
will.
Dallas.
That
I am.
part.
Well, there you go.
I am. And I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to tell you the story.
Story time.
Marie Kelly invited me because
That was dope, by the
I
way.
was going, we got it.
That was
sound
dope.
effects. I was going to radio day, of
Yeah.
course. And she said, well, if you serious about this, first she told me, okay, no. She said, meet me at Papa Do's.
There it is on 67. Oh, maybe 35.
No, that wasn't even there yet.
67
I'm going to tell you where
wasn't
we
there
were. Right there by Six Flags.
Oh,
It's in
right.
Arlington.
That's right. That's right off 30.
30.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meet me at Papa Do's. And then when I got there, it's Marie Kelly,
Yeah.
her husband, and her kids.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm like, damn, I hope I got enough money. So Papa Do's, then they go on that Swamp Thing. Everybody, yeah, they doing it all. They had a big lobster tail.
Didn't have no cash out back then.
Now you had to have the bread.
No cash out back then.
You had to have the bread.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Say, let
You
me
know what I'm
hold
saying?
something.
We talked about the song.
Yeah.
And so, and then she called me. No, she told me then, she said, well, we just take it off. And it's going to be hard to play because at the time UGK had been off the scene for so long.
Right.
And they had just gotten, people were starving for UGK. And they had just gotten Take It Off. And she said, I don't see us adding another UGK song
Right.
in rotation. I was like, well, ma'am, it's not a UGK song. It's Bobo Luciano.
That's right.
Featuring UGK. And she looked, and I never forget, I walked in that club by myself. I remember walking through the door. I can't remember the big dude that used to be sitting at Gigi's.
That boy AB.
Yeah, AB.
Yeah.
AB say, congratulations, bro. I went past Gigi's and them. Gigi say, congratulations, bro. I went to, might have been, everybody I went to on my way to the DJ booth said, congratulations.
Yeah.
And then I said, what is y'all saying congratulations for? They said, boy, you made full rotation the same week.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said,
Yeah.
we're going to put you in full rotation. I said, what?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I couldn't. That's a high that an X pill, marijuana, cocaine, whatever. I didn't need nothing that night.
Exactly. Because
I was like, and it started that Monday. I was like, oh,
yeah.
ooh, wee wee. Yes, it was 97.9.
I mean, and then at that time, it wasn't no YouTube and all that old stuff. So this was the only
Organic.
place
Yes.
where you got it, and people would tune in to hear it.
And K104 wasn't playing it.
Mm.
And let me tell you what happened, because you just mentioned his name.
Yeah.
Y'all had played it in the mix first.
Right.
And then added it to, then somebody at the door. And then added it to full rotation.
Right.
So one day I'm in my hood singing hills.
Singing hills.
Washing my car. And my phone rings. Boy! Who am I? Why I ain't got this record?
That's Reggie.
Reggie D. Boy! Boy! And I told him, I said, man, I've been up there 2 months straight.
Yeah.
Talking to Skip.
Yeah.
Shout out to Skip Cheatham. And I guess he ain't feeling it.
Right.
I ain't gonna say what he said. Oh, Skip. You know what I'm saying? Bring me it. I'll put it in the mix.
Yeah.
And from there, it only got in the mix at 104. But 97.9, I will always be indebted because that's where it all started for me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they treated me like a king at 97.9.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like you said, I remember y'all being over there for Fishu because I don't know if you remember this date. One time on a Saturday, y'all had all the rappers come through and host the show.
Oh, it was I forget what it was. It was Dallas All Stars or something. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And y'all gave me the morning show.
Yeah.
And I bought Fish with me.
Yeah.
Oh, we clowned up there.
I remember that.
Ooh, was you there, baby?
I think so.
Yeah, we clowned up there,
Yeah.
man. We had such a good time. And since we talked about John Candelaria, I'm gonna tell you another story. I was in the car business.
Yeah.
Right? I sold cars. I started in 2003. And in 2005, I got a promotion to the finance department. And this guy sat me down. He said, Bobo, it's life changing. You're going to make so much money, 6 figures. Woo, woo. I said, really?
Yeah.
And I went in there, man, a month. And my phone rang. John Candelaria. He said, sir, I want to offer you a job. I said, where? He said, on 97.9 on the weekends. I said, really? He said, yo, we're going to build a team. It's going to be you, Picasso, and Steve Austin. And when he said Picasso, Picasso was on the radio show with me.
Right.
So I was like, okay, But what threw me off was when he said Steve's name.
Steve Austin.
I was like, well, what about DJ Fish? Well, to start the conversation off, he said, I remember what y'all did on that show.
Yeah.
We like your voice. We like how you handle yourself and woo. And I said, okay, cool. And then when he said, I said, well, what about DJ Fish? And he said, who was that? I said, who was DJ Fish? I said,
no.
I said, that's, if you listen to the tape, that's the only other guy that was up there with me on the tape. You heard me, you heard him.
You heard him, yeah.
And he said, nah, we don't want him. And me, being the law guy that I am,
singing hymns about to come out.
I said, no.
Oh, you ain't gonna sing hymns?
No. I kept it. I kept it professional.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I couldn't do it. And you know who took that job? I'm gonna tell you who took that job on Saturdays and Sundays. It was Saturdays and Sundays. It was two girls.
Oh, Delight and Ebony.
Yes.
Okay.
That's who got the spot.
Delight and Ebony.
Yes, that's exactly who got that spot.
Wow.
And then,
I didn't even know that.
And then when they left, I said to myself, thank God I didn't go. I said, ooh, they done got fired already. And he even tried to sweeten it up and say, you can still do your radio show at King of the West. I mean, you know that's impossible.
Yeah.
How am I going to be able to do that?
Get your body.
Yeah. But you know, one was in the morning, one was at night.
Right.
But what really threw me off was because I knew I had just gotten that job.
Gotcha.
And I said,
Benefits.
I cannot. I mean, Saturday in the car business?
Yeah.
How am I going?
That's y'all day.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
So I said, I made a tough decision.
Yeah.
I made a family, executive decision.
ED. Executive decision.
I love it. Oh, I'd love to go over there at 97. Oh, I can't. I can't. And I knew, because I had talked to somebody, I said, well, I know when you first start off, the money ain't where.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I'm going to have to take a huge pay cut.
Just like nursing.
And I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I had worked myself up to that promotion. So I was like, oh.
It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with Super Tight. Yeah, I get the low from Big Bobo from the front seat, not no photos.